Welcome back. Right, we're getting towards stripping the boiler down completely now, so we're just going to end up with the shell. But what we're going to do is I'm just going to run through some of these wires for you. Now this is the wiring harness, which is all of this here. You'll see that the orange wires, they go, one of them goes up to the overheat stat there, and we'll just pull them off for now, that one and that one. And the other orange wires, they go up to the air pressure switch. Now you can't get them wrong with them, because number one, they look at a different connection on them, okay? And number two, you wouldn't be able to reach, the other wires wouldn't reach up to the air pressure switch. So we'll get that one off and that one off. So it's not as complicated as you think. The green one, there's only one green one, and that green one is the flame detection lead. Okay, so that won't fit onto anything apart from the spark electrodes, but they're red. We know they're red because they're in this big one here. Okay, now there's four purples here, and the purples go to your gas valve. The other two orange ones, here and here, these are the same connection as the air pressure switch, but they physically wouldn't be able to reach up there either. So you know they have to go onto the, that's the flue overheat sensor. So they go onto there. So those two short orange ones, overheat sensor. These two are longer orange ones with a different connection on. They go up to the overheat stat. And the red, I think we covered the red. The red is the boiler stat, which is that one, which just actually slots into a dry pocket, look, which is there. So we'll put that down here with the rest of the parts, and we'll just go through what we've actually done here. So we've nearly stripped this boiler down completely. So we've got the fan assembly taken out, the pressure gauge taken out, the sump inspection cover, the boiler thermostat, the flow turbine sensor and the flow turbine adapter, the diverter motor, the diverter paddle, the pressure relief valve, the burner, the baffles, which when they're in, that goes in first, and then you slot that in after into the main heat exchanger. The locking plate there, which holds this unit together, which sits on top of that one. The electrodes and the burner seal, and the cold pipe there we just took off with the filtering. So up to now, we've pretty much stripped down most of the boiler, but what we're going to do next is we're going to remove the plate heat exchanger. Now when this is on the wall, obviously it's very difficult to remove, but it's done. My trusty companion Summer holding the phone there. You remove this screw here, that one there. Again, this is done with the boiler drained down. And then this one over here. So, there we go, hang on. That one there. Now, you slack them off. Now, what will happen now is you've got to try and get that heat exchanger out with the boiler in position. Now, it's possible, but the best way to do it is to remove the cold and the hot pipe underneath. Just cut through them, take them out of the way, drop the heat exchanger down and fish it out, because you're going to struggle to get it past the hydraulic block otherwise, whereas you can actually drop it down and just remove a couple of pipes that will be in position down here, just a small section, and then just recouple them again afterwards. So we've slacked the screws off. Now we should, there we go. This obviously is the plate heat exchanger. and we can see there's, oh sorry, I just soaked my daughter's feet. So yeah, so that's how you change that, but make sure you change these seals here, here, here and here as well. Awkward, but you can get in. So that's another part that's been removed. We'll put that down there. Scrapman's gonna have a field day here. Now, on the next video, all we've got left now is the hydraulic block. And to remove the hydraulic block is relatively easy in this position, not in reality, but I'll take all that out on the next video. I'll show you about these special clips here, how you undo these, because underneath there you have what's like a captive O-ring. You can't just use any O-ring, it's a captive O-ring that you need to get from Worcester to make the seal on there and there. Okay, so cheers.